Guys, good morning. So today we're going to talk about strategy, how to trade boom and crash using price action strategy. So this is boom 1000. So I'm going to be analyzing boom 1000 from the higher time frame down to the lower time frame. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys a simple strategy on how to trade boom 1000 and also crash 1000. So we'll be analyzing together and I'll show you what I look for, how I cut out from most obvious touches, the key psychological levels, and how I define the trend. So in this video, if you're new to my channel, please kindly hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Don't forget to subscribe. So first thing I do, I normally go to the daily time frame. So when I go to the daily time frame, I make sure that I zoom and I make sure I see it from the left side of the market very well, so I know what to do. So right now we can see that the market has been trading in an uptrend and then correction, and now I think is trying to maybe form another higher high, but if it should fail to form another higher high, then it's going to drop. So right now what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut out from most obvious touches, which I'm going to draw my psychological levels on the daily time frame here before I will now move over to lower time frame. Okay, so that's my key levels on the daily time frame. So, and again, I'm going to put my trend line here to make sure that I have a confluence area. So right now we can see that on the daily time frame, price broke the trend line and going for a retest. I mean, going to test that support level. So you can see. So you can see this is a daily time frame. So we'll do this again. So to see that whenever market is trading in an ascending trend channel, so it simply means that market is going up. So right now we can see that price just broke that trend line. So I know most of you would think that price just broke the trend line, so we should sell. No, it's not like that. So once price broke the trend, it broke the trend line, so we can see that there's a psychological level down here, so which we believe that price will kick up from there. Okay, so we believe that price will kick up from there back up or either break that level and then retest. Okay, so now this is it. So I will now move to 4-hour time frame to get my structures, and then we now analyze the market deeply. Okay, so here on the 4-hour time frame, so this is the 4-hour chart. So this is the 4-hour chart. You can see that that level is a key psychological level for us, which we'll be paying attention to. Okay, so now, so for you to get entry, you have to wait for price to come test that level. Why that level is a psychological level? Because we've had several retests in the past. One, two. So that's how you know psychological levels, key levels to pay attention to. Three. So once price come back to that level, it's going to make it the fourth touch. Okay, so we have one touch, two touch, three, and then four touches, right? So now we wait for price to get to that level, and then we will now see which we can get some rejection, then we'll now enter our buy signal. Okay, so now that's for hourly chart, that's for our chart. Okay, so now let's go to 1 hour chart to look for candlesticks formation and know if we should ride the trend to that level. But I'm not going to sell because I don't advise when you see market price approaching that level, a psychological level like that. It's not good for you to sell or enter a sell, but it's better for you to rather wait for it to get to that psyche level before you take your trade. So now in the downtrending market, so we can also put our trend line. We can also put our trend line there to see what's happening, right? To see what's happening. So this is the 1 hour chart. So you can see that on the 1 hour chart here, market is trading in a descending trend channel. So whenever there is impulse move, correction, impulse move, correction, another impulse move. So now we are waiting for this impulse move to finish before correction. Okay, to either drop back, okay, or continue, because we know on the daily time frame market is going up, okay. So market is going up on the daily time frame. So we'll be waiting for price to complete this phase now, phase of the market, then before we can now go long. So if we check, if we use if we use Elliott wave impulse move, you will see. So you see, right? 3, 4, and what? 5. So I know this will kind of look complicated for you guys, but you have to understand this. When there is impulse move, there is always a correction, impulse move, correction, impulse move. So this is 5 waves, right? These are the 5 waves. Sorry guys, let me power my generator. My laptop is about to go down. Okay, so as I was saying, when there is impulse move, there's always a correction, impulse move, correction, and another impulse move. So right now we can see that after on the daily time frame, we're already saying that we saw that the market is going up, right? Market is uptrend. So now we move over to 1 hour chart. So as we are seeing here on the 1 hour chart, we now put trend line to make sure that we define the trend on the trend and lower time frame too. Okay. So defining the trend on the lower time frame, we clearly see that the market, um, the market is trading in descending trend channel. So whenever market is trading in a descending trend channel, you know that when it's going down, it's impulse, pushing up is correction, going down again is impulse and correction to complete the fifth wave, right? So now I want you to understand one thing, that now this is 5 waves, okay? So this must always complete the 5 waves. So now I know most of you will think that because price has tested the key level, so now price is going to push up again. Yeah, it can happen like that, but you always wait for market to reveal itself to you before you know what to do. So for me, if price should come here, I'm going to take the trade all the way back to this level. Remember, this is a broken trend line that it has not retested yet. So price must go back up to retest that broken trend line before dropping to complete the fifth wave, and either coming back here, it will form double bottom. To come back here, form double bottom before going up again. Okay, so if we also use sorry, let me take this out. So we also use this, we also use cipher pattern, we also see that so you can see that, right? So this is it. So if price come back here, it will push up again. Okay, so I know this will confuse you guys, but I'm just using that to for instance. So let's use just trend line and horizontal line, because I think you guys will really understand it. So trend line with horizontal line will really give you a clear picture of what the market is doing. Okay, so it's very, very simple. So whenever you define the market direction on the higher time frame, the daily time frame, you go down to 4 hour time frame, then 1 hour will give you market structure. You'll see where the market is heading, if it's going up, and then you try to make sure that you cater for Modovius touches, and then you put your trend line to define the trend on the lower time frame, to the 1 hour chart too, to make sure that if market is making impulse or correction, then you know what to do. So that is very, very simple. So now we can go back to 4 hour charts. So let's check something on the 4 hour chart. Okay, so So we can clearly see this, right? You can clearly see this now, right? You can clearly see, right? So now this is it. Market must come test this level, push up again. So you see that trend line. I said that it broke that trend line. It has not retested that trend line yet. So it must come back to this psychological level, push up to retest that level. And that level, that area you're seeing there is a confluence area. Okay. So you see that level, that's where we'll be shorting the market again because price is coming back. You see what happened here, 1, 2, 3. So this trend line you're seeing up there is acting as a resistance, okay? It's acting as a resistance. So if price come up back, if price come back up there, okay, remember we already had 1 touch, 2 touch, and this will be a third touch, okay? So this will be a third touch to confirm that the price is going back down, either coming back there, it will either break that level, that psychological level, that support, and a retest before dropping all the way down, okay? So this is what I'm anticipating. So this is likely to happen, okay? So remember, you can see that market was trading an ascending trend channel, making impulse move correction, impulse move. It failed to create another higher high before it dropped, okay? And then coming back here, it broke that trend line. So you can see that's how to trade boom and 1,000, boom 1,000 and crash. So this strategy is a strategy for all currency pair, both boom and crash, and also indices, gold, and any even Nasdaq 100. So it's very simple to use this simple price action strategy to trade any tradable instrument in the forex market. So that's it, guys. So on the other of our channel, Michael Josh, that's my forex channel. If you're trading forex or you trade Nasdaq 100 and also you are looking forward to learn price action and more about trading, you can I will leave the link in the description below so you can subscribe to the other of my channel to follow updates. So this channel is mainly for boom and crash strategy and also price action. I also share my views on the my also share my views about market I'm trading and the signal I'm taking. So let's check my Telegram channel. So let me show you the trade we took this morning, my BIP, the trade we took this morning. So we took this trade this morning, step index, sell step index, SL and TP was given. So you can see that's the entry. That was the entry, and it was in profit 18 before we now close with them. It was up to $50, but I didn't post a screenshot here. So I now said I'm closing now. So if you want to join my BIP, you can message me on Telegram also. And this also, guys, we have a trading robot in case you are that kind of person that doesn't like to trade and or maybe you're busy. So you can either purchase our trading robot that will be trading for you. It opens trade with stop loss and take profit, and immediately in profit it will start trailing. So the winning accuracy is very high. Okay, winning accuracy. So let's check yesterday, the performance of the robot yesterday. This is the performance of the robot yesterday. So it made $19. It made $19 on a very small account. So you can either use from $30 up to trade with the robots and then use minimum lot size. So this is the minimum lot size you see. So it's very, very accurate. So you can see everything is blue, 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 and then it made $19. So that's it, guys. So we also have our channel. We just launched this robot not quite long. It's not up to 1 week we launched the robot. So we just have 8 users right now. We just only have 8 users. So you can purchase the robot, or you learn a strategy, or you join a VIP signal channel to be receiving accurate signals that will make you profitable, that will profit you. Okay. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I do appreciate. So I remain Gflex. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Also share the videos with your friends that are looking for price action on boom and crash. Thank you guys for watching once again. Signing out.